reported in the basement with smoke showing at 216 West Watson Street.
When the call comes in, it's for a residential fire. A family of 4 trapped somewhere inside. You're first on scene. Are you ready? Every event is unique, making uncertainty the only sure bet for the firefighter. But experience and the similarities that events often share can help change all that. AlphaACT applications are web-based training solutions designed to help first responders improve the decision-making skills they need for dealing with crisis events. Systems that train users to think like experts. Through a partnership with the International Association of Fire Chiefs Near-Miss program, we're leveraging experiences and lessons learned to help you make better decisions faster. AlphaACT applications use scenarios to help you learn by doing, forcing you to grapple with the same kind of uncertainty you face in real situations. They train you to make decisions quickly, even when event information is sketchy or incomplete.
The experienced decision maker realizes that when he arrives on the scene, the situation that he faces at that time may be completely different than what he was advised of on the way, and he may be dealing with a totally different situation.
We don't have minutes or hours to act. We have to take the limited information that we have, and we have to act quickly.
AlphaACT applications incorporate a proven 6-step decision process that helps you zero in on the key characteristics of an incident. Then they coach you through the process of analyzing the potential consequences and identifying the most appropriate course of action. In the first step of the process, you size up the situation and enter the information you know about the event.
Understanding what you're up against and what you're facing is the first thing, most important thing to understand when you arrive there.
Typically, let's say a fire, we pull up on a fire scene, we do a 360. So as we're doing that 360, I'm taking everything in, calculating, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do most efficiently, most effectively to save lives.
In the second step, the system brings back examples of similar events for you to examine, either cases gathered from the near-miss database and other national reporting systems, or from likely combinations of event characteristics.
I feel very comfortable responding to a call, handling an emergency situation, and I rely heavily on my training and my past experiences to handle that situation, to have a quick response.
After 6 years of experience that I've had in the fire service, that's helped a lot with my decision making and knowing my limits and how far I can go with my decisions. That's definitely helped me a lot.
In the third step, you evaluate the events to see how well they fit the scenario you're dealing with.
When you arrive on a situation, no two are the same, and everything has individual problems and traits. What you do is rely on those past experiences, like a Rolodex file in your brain, that quickly recall what's similar and what have you done in the past.
Well, every situation is different, and so if there is a small change, we need to rely on that training and that experience to know how to handle that situation.
In the fourth step of the process, you tailor one of the events to more precisely match current scenario conditions.
There's no textbook call, no textbook fire, no textbook hazmat situation that we have. So that's where we're going to have our training, that we're going to adapt, improvise, and overcome any of those situations, because a small, simple change can be the difference between life and death.
In the fifth step of the process, you mentally rehearse the decision to verify that it's likely to work.
Let's say a young guy going into a scene, he's just relying on the prescribed book, black and white information. He could get killed. He could hurt himself or hurt someone else.
For newer generation rookie firefighters, many of the mistakes they make is not in knowing what to do, but what their limitations are, what they can't do, or how to go about doing it.
And in the sixth step, the final step, you put the decision into play. By exposing you to the experiences in AlphaACT applications, lessons learned can become lessons applied.
Currently in the fire service, we are experiencing a large gap between the retirement sector, which is most of the baby boomers. They're beginning to retire in large blocks, and there's a gap between that experience and the newer members of the fire service coming in.
We do have some senior member, more experienced firefighters that are retiring. So in order to capture their talent, their experiences, we have to rely on training to train the new up-and-coming young firefighters.
AlphaACT Fire and AlphaACT Hazmat are available now. So when the call comes in, make sure you're ready.